Hello Gemini, thank you for joining me. This is your love reading. Okay, what are we doing here, right? Kay's gone crazy. No, what we're doing here is we are looking at what is coming towards you in love, right? With matters of the heart and what's going on between August and December. And the reason why I've done that, we'll see what's coming up for you in the last quarter of the year. All the way up to December. So let's get started. Let's see who your next love interest is going to be. Have fun. Let's call in the divine. Divine for Cancer. Please, could you give us love messages? Right, Cancer. Let's have a look. For me, this is the most fun part. We're going to do some identifiers. What on earth is this person going to look like, Cancer? Let's see who is coming towards Cancer. We're going to go with 3 cards, please. Red attire. Somebody who's wearing red when you first notice them. Tribal. Somebody who may belong to a tribe or a group of people, something that makes up their personality 100%. This is their, perhaps their ancestry. This is perhaps a group or a community that they belong to, right? And we have wavy hair. We like a wave. So that's what you're looking for. That's who we're talking about. Take what resonates, bin the rest. That is especially there for somebody. This person is coming towards you. Now, let's help you out a little bit more. Let's get some letters. Now, what this... Oh, I've got M and W, look. Okay, what this does is it will help to identify possibly initials of the person. It could be locations that are important. This could either be where they're from. It could be somewhere where you meet. It could be somewhere that you date. Your first date, perhaps. It could even spell out a whole name. Who knows? Let's go in and see what the divine has got to offer you. Mind, body and soul. Divine, we're talking about Cancer, and we're talking about who is coming towards them. Please, could we have some relevant initials? We will shuffle until one falls, and then we'll take it from there. You have I. You have J, you have R, C, L, and G. Any one of those or all of those could be relevant when identifying this person. Okay. You can pause the video there. You can play around with those and see what you come up with. Write them down and then see how accurate they are. Okay, let me know in the comments. Now that we know who we're looking for, we've got possible initials, locations, name places, or name places, place names. Get it together, Kay. What's the matter with you? Okay, excuse my cough. We are now looking at when. Right. So from now to December, what timeline is relevant to this situation? You're getting 2 cards. Let's see. May 19th could be relevant. This date could be a birthday, you know. We were asking when this person is coming towards you, but sometimes the divine does its own thing. No, in fact, I'll put my neck on the line and say the divine does its thing regardless. The 19th of May could be very relevant. And you have the 24th of October. That's very, very specific. So look out for this person around that time. Yeah. But May 19th is going to be very significant to this situation. Okay. Now, what are we doing? We are going to look at, in love, where you currently are, Cancer, and where they currently are. Your feelings and their feelings. And there could possibly be a bit of advice. Who knows? The divine does its thing. I'm just the messenger. Give that a shuffle. And then, for Cancer, what messages do you have? Religious factors. It says, your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. Okay, so this could be someone who's very in line with your belief systems on what you believe that a relationship should look like, what you believe you want, need, and deserve. So this is somebody who is in line with your belief systems, whatever they may be, right? Your visions, your ideals. Yeah, this person's going to be very in line. And I feel like when you're looking for a relationship, Cancer, this is very important to you, right? That someone is in line with your spirituality and with your religious beliefs. Okay, so that's coming through loud and clear. And what are they getting? Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Oh my goodness me, are you meeting in a church? Is this somebody that you're going to meet within your group, your religious beliefs or your whatever? You might even meet at a place of worship. I don't know, but that's coming in so strong for both of you. I feel like this faith of yours, I feel like, you know, whether it's like me and it's spirituality, and I do tend to make an appearance at my local spiritualist centre. They don't call it a church or they don't call it anything. It's just a centre for like-minded people to be in. But I feel like you're both going to be very much in alignment with what your belief systems are. That's coming in super, super strong. Okay, so look out for them in your place of worship. Okay, you heard it here first. Right, let's go in and do, what are we going to do now? Cancer, we are going to look at 3 cards for you and 3 cards for them. And what this is going to do is it's going to give us a little bit of advice, a little bit of a peek into your current situation, and what you could do to help bring this person into your life. Okay? For Cancer, this seems very, very spiritually charged. Cancer, I feel like it's the joining of hearts and beliefs and people that are on the same page. But here we go. You are getting Ace of Cups. You are looking for love. The Page of Pentacles. And you have the Page of Cups here. Ace of Cups, Page of Pentacles, and you've got the Ten of Wands. So it looks like you are looking for love, right? But the finances are holding you back. You've got some kind of struggle going on where you want to go and find love. You want this to come through. But for whatever reason, you're thinking that financially you're not in a place to be dating, or you may not be ready because you've got all these responsibilities and all of these burdens, right? But look, the Page of Cups is here in the unknown at the bottom of the deck, and the Page of Wands is watching. The Page of Wands is looking at you with this excitement, with this, like it's a new thing, yeah? They're looking at the things that you do. They're looking at what you're about, the responsibilities and burdens that you carry. And they're watching this with admiration. This person is going to admire who you are and what you stand for. And they're going to get it. So if there are children in the mix here, if there is anything that is relying on you for input, right? They're not going to look at this as an obstacle. They're going to look at this with astonishment, with kind of, how can I, like almost like it's an honourable thing that they're looking at. Your life story when they get to know it. What you do in your everyday and whatever. And they're going to be standing there in complete amazement as, how do you do it? They're going to see you as a very wonderful energy. Somebody who they'd like to get to know because they're completely in awe of the things that you do. And I think that is actually not going to be a hindrance. It's going to be something that puts, it brings that energy closer to you because they see what you're doing. They see you, right? They see the love that you put into this, the heart that you put into this. And that is what they're going to find incredibly attractive. So not only is the belief system going to be the same, but the support as well is going to be there. They will be very supportive and appreciative of what you do. They're going to be in awe of what you stand for. Right. What are they doing with their lives? Oh, okay. Okay. Happy days. Blimey. Look at that. I mentioned that support system, right? And I'm seeing this and I'm looking at the Six of Swords. I'm looking at the Nine of Cups. And I'm looking at the Four of Wands. You know what that is. I don't need to tell you. You know what the Four of Wands is. You can see it right there. Interpret that for yourself. That's your happy ever after, right? For them, they're looking at you and they're seeing the possibility of happy ever after. I feel like they are going to want a long-term commitment. And you might be a little bit apprehensive because you're like, oh my goodness me, I'm going to take on somebody full time. They're going to need my time. They're going to need my attention. But this person is calm. They've already dealt with what they need to deal with. Their life is moving in a very calm direction now, right? And they are abundant enough, emotionally stable enough, financially stable enough to be able to offer that support and help and say, hey, Cancer, let me help you. I feel like we can make a happy home. I feel like we are on the same wavelength, on the same kind of page. And I feel like I can bring a lot of happiness into your life. So do not be surprised when this person offers you help. It could be something minor, from a lift to the local shops, right? It could be a helping hand with your bags. Just help and support, right? They may offer to carry your bags. They may offer to take you out for dinner. They may offer you, this evening, let me come round. Let me get a takeaway, right? Don't worry about it. I'll pay for this one. That kind of person, yeah? Because they are completely in awe of all the hard work and effort that you put in. I am seeing great things. I am seeing the possibility of this person wanting a long-term relationship. I'm seeing you wanting that love, but feeling like there's a lot of weight on your shoulders and you don't know if this is going to be the right thing. Well, guess what, Cancer? You heard it here first. I feel like this person is going to be great for you, right? Keep an eye out. And then please do let me know in the comments if any of this is already happening and brewing under the surface. And let me know, yeah? Right, let's have a look at your advice. End of trauma. You've got 9 of Wands and you've got the Judgment. Exactly what I was saying, yeah? Look, your trauma, your burdens, your heaviness, your 10 of Wands, it's on its way out. Bin it, right? Because fear is holding you back. You don't want to take on another relationship because it's going to add to your burdens. I get it. I understand. But that fear, that's what's holding all of this away. That fear is not allowing you to take the help. It's almost like you're on high alert all the time. Oh, if I do pay this person attention, is it going to be another burden on my head? Are they going to bring baggage? But I feel like no. I feel like this is your time. Don't be afraid of this. I think it's got the potential to go to really good places, and I think this person's going to want a long-term commitment with you. Okay, you're happy ever after. So take action. Fix yourself, Cancer, right? Those burdens and those things, they are only going to lighten that load is when you allow that help to come in. Okay, and this help is not coming from a place of deception or anything like that. I think it's very genuine, it's very honest, and it's going to be very, very good for you. Those were your predictions for who's coming towards you. I truly hope that this happens, and I truly hope that you allow that to happen. Like I said earlier, please do me a favor, please do like this message. And please do leave me a comment if anything here resonates. That really helps me and it helps the channel to grow. So, that being said, I will see you again soon. Take care. Bye-bye.